You were talking about that dentists were actually the first sole proprietors of medical clinics.
Yeah, it always struck me. I always found it interesting because I was like, okay, dentistry is kind of the one healthcare specialty that I could think of, at least, where it's the norm to start your own practice. Obviously, family physicians, yes, of course, specialties, yes, depending on the specialty, but dentistry, it's really expected, and they're these pillars of their community. And what I started to realize was, through becoming friends with them, that they don't necessarily want to be entrepreneurs. A lot of them don't think of it that way. They go to school to be great clinicians, and U of M obviously has a really great dental school, and I spent some time there and got to know some folks there. And I realized pretty early on as well, like, they don't get taught a lot about marketing. I mean, even like finance. I mean, just basic e-com finance, running a business 101, what's a P&L. So I became really kind of drawn to it for that reason, but also just I knew some really incredible people, and they were also not clinicians. And that immediately set off a thing in my mind. And I'm like, how are you guys like owning practices, but you're not, a dentist? And they kind of explained the concept of what a DSO was and the MSO model. And I saw it and I really kind of fell in love with it. And I was like, this is something I really want to learn more about. And I think there's a saying in dentistry, everybody kind of finds dentistry in weird ways, if you're not, especially if you're not a dentist. But everybody kind of finds it in sort of an eclectic way. And that was my weird path of getting into dentistry. And I just fell in love with it.